how's everyone? Sorry, I'm a little late. Today. We we got caught up playing this new game in the Discord community called the Matriarch, and it's a lot of fun. It's like reverse Among Us, where we have to pretend to be imposters or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Hope everyone's doing good. Um, Oof, man. Chat's weird. I gotta figure that out. I finally figured out how to get it to show, but then also it's like that. So that is not great. How do I fix that? I think message font size might be a little big. Let's try changing it and see what happens. Let's see if that's better. Did I bork it? Oh god. Oh god, I borked it. Oh, that's a thing, right? And I feel like maybe... Oh, yeah. No, wait. Did I bork it? I don't know. That's the thing with me. I can never leave well alone enough. I'm always... my friend who's a coder, she's always telling me, oh god, you would be the perfect person to work with in this business because you won't stop until everything is perfect. And that is sometimes to a detriment. But I think it's okay now. Is it okay now? Is it not okay? It looks okay. I can't tell. Oh well, it's alright. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, so chat was supposed to start a little earlier. It didn't, because we got stuck playing this game called Matriarch, which is reverse Among Us. But tomorrow, I think it is Among Us. So come by if you have the time. But I do feel like I should warn you guys that if there are too many people, we won't be able to play. So, yeah, that's what's unfortunate. So, maybe just some of you come. But if we have too many people for game night, we will probably be doing movie night. We're gonna, the mods and I, we're going to observe the turn out for the next couple of weeks and see what the general average number of players are, I guess. And if it's consistently over 15 players, which is the max that you can have for games like Amuga's, Goose Goose Duck. There's another game that we play. I'm blanking. But if it does consistently get above the 15, then we're going to switch to movie night. And that's going to be a bi-monthly kind of thing. So every other week, basically. Because also trying to work around that many people takes a lot of time and effort. And does require more work from the mods. So, Suffering from success, I see. I guess so. I hate to say it like that, but you know, I've been very fortunate. So, anyways, you guys are gonna start to see a little bit more scuff, I think. I'm trying to adjust the chat a little bit to make it a little better. Just warning you guys ahead of time. Anyway, so right, so chat disappeared for a bit. We'll see if it comes back. It came back last time. I didn't do anything, I don't think. Did I do anything? I don't remember. What's the movie? So, we won't know yet. That's something that the mods and I will discuss, and we'll also do like a poll. You know, usually we poll for game night, but this time we would poll for movie night, I guess would be the proper term. Yeah, chat's gone again. It should come back though. So really quickly, just want to give you guys a few like admin stuff. Keep you guys in the loop. So as you know, because I haven't talked about it enough, I am moving at the end of the week. Oh, I see what's happening. Oh, shit. Shoot. I see what's happening with the chat. I don't. Oh, okay. I know what's happening. Sorry, let me fix that. Oh god, chat's gonna disappear again. There we go. I think that should fix it. Maybe? Hold on. Let me... hopefully, once I get this figured out, it will never be an issue again. There we go. Is it an issue anymore? Does it look okay? I think it looks okay. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about admin stuff. Quick updates. So we are moving. So things are kind of in a disarray at the moment. So as far as Patreon goes, I will try to continue to do updates this week. I do have the schedule that I'm trying my best to adhere to, but I will try my best. I really will. As you guys know, I'd like to think I'm quite diligent, although I probably haven't been that diligent in the recent months with fulfilling the, like the perks, and for that I apologize. Hopefully I can get back on track starting next month. This past month has just been kind of crazy with me being sick, going to the hospital, getting emergency surgery, yada yada. Hi, Seppi. But anyways, really quickly, let me just message my mods really quickly. Okay. So let me think. All right. So what I have in the pipelines is, I have a special kind of edition music video for Witch Hunt that will be available to Patreons, and it will eventually get released on YouTube. I'm just not sure about the timeline on that. Another thing is I'm also working on another cover, and this one is actually kind of has to do with my alter ego, which most of you probably haven't seen. Maybe you have. I'm not sure. It was only to my Discord group, and a lot of people here are not on my Discord. And that one is Chinozo's Taxi that I'll be doing a cover of. And I've already hired the artist for that. I already have the mixer ready to go. I just need to record it and send it off. The song, obviously the audio mix will be available beforehand, so I will share that with my Patreon when it is ready. Let's see. Also, just an FYI, I'm not sure. Actually, Sebi, it's not the gecko. It's actually, it's kind of like an androgynous, is it a he, is it a she kind of character. It's, I will release it at some point, but I have to figure out how I'm going to continue to maintain this brand while maintaining another character. So to say that I might have bit off more than I could chew would be a bit of an understatement. So that one will be going with that brand. And that brand is kind of like is kind of like a Rin Penrose kind of feel, if you guys know who that is. She's super funny. Or he, I guess. And while we're talking about VTubers and models, thank you, Axe. Welcome. I see some new people here. Welcome. This is just a super chill session. I will be doing live readings in just a bit, but I wanted to get some updates out of the way first. I did commission for a new VTube model, and that will be like when I initially started Milky Tea ASMR, I had no intentions of going into VTubing. I had intended for this to be a strictly ASMR channel. However, with the way that, so there's two reasons actually that I would like to transition away from this brand, I guess, is YouTube has been demonetizing and de-channeling a significant proportion of ASMR artists who do the same content as I do. I try to be really careful about the content that I post on YouTube because they already demonetize my videos as soon as I post them up. I have to apply for human in quotes review every time I put up a new channel, which is difficult to say the least. And I don't put up anything that could potentially cause them to nuke my channel, but all it takes is one very, very over-enthusiastic YouTube moderator, and there goes my channel. And I know a lot of other ASMR artists who are currently on like their second, third, fourth channel, and I don't want to deal with that. So I'm trying to kind of transition away from this brand in a way, and focusing a lot on a different kind of thing. I do intend on still doing ASMR, but I feel like VTubing is slightly less controversial. So the new model is based more on the Gecko VA channel, because I didn't want to start something up completely from scratch. I did not want to do that. So, I'm not really sure where to go from here. And I understand that's very frustrating for listeners to deal with. But I do ask for your patience while I try to figure out where everything will go from the future. Discord will still remain the same. That is the number one way that I interact with you guys. So if you're wanting more updates, please join my Discord. Yes, you still get Milky ASMR, and the Patreon is not going anywhere. That being said, it's weird. I feel like this year you see a lot of people saying goodbye. At least a lot of people that I follow. Like, for example, just a few days ago, we got the goodbye from one of my absolute favorite YouTube channels, which is The Watcher. And then, because they said they were moving to their own streaming platform. And of course, that was received like a shit ton of shit. And today they just posted up a new video saying that they messed up and they weren't going to do what they said they were going to do. I hope that I don't have to do what they did, which is come back and be like, oh, I fucked up actually. You know, let me do it this way. But we'll see. I don't like to change how I am right now. I'm very comfortable where I am. But it all depends on whether YouTube would play nice. Yeah, Ryan Boogar and Shane. Yeah, it's a very unfortunate situation. I've been following them I don't know if you guys follow them at all, but they're like these two YouTube guys who first started off in BuzzFeed, and BuzzFeed Unsolved was one of those programs that I used to leave on, like, just on a loop for hours and hours while I worked, and I would just, occasionally catch their banter while I'm working, and it was just the most enjoyable thing ever. And then when they went on to leave BuzzFeed, which I totally understood, BuzzFeed is kind of not the best place to work for, I've heard. When they moved on to Watcher, I was really excited for them because then they brought up new things like Puppet History, which is hysterical. If you guys haven't had a chance to watch it, Puppet History is great, as well as their Ghost Files is also really good. And like they're really like low effort videos, like getting drunk in, I think, Ryan's parents' backyard and telling each other scary stories. That one was really fun. I'm not really a big fan of like Stephen Lim, which I hate saying that because I feel like this past like incident with them saying that they were moving to a new, like, to their own streaming platform, a lot of pressures was placed, or a lot of blame was placed on Stephen as being kind of like the instigator of the current Watcher fiasco. But yeah, like, I'm not watching Watcher because of Stephen Lim. Anyways. Yeah, that was most chaotic 12 hours ever, yeah. Anyways, you guys did not come here to listen to me talk about the Boogars and the Shaniacs. I still love you guys, Ryan and Shane. I just, you guys kind of fucked up. Because not only do they have a Patreon, and I guess they weren't making enough money, and meanwhile you have like Stephen Lim, like bragging on the podcast about his Tesla and $300 like matcha machines, and you know, he's making those videos where he's eating like $100 steaks, and meanwhile, like, the economic condition in America is the worst it's been in quite some time. And they're like, yeah, everyone can afford $6. That's how much we're going to charge people to watch our new content. And it's like, I would not have said that if I were you. Anyways, yeah, you came to listen to me, and that is what you're going to do. So, I have 2 scripts for you guys today. And I'm really sorry, my voice is, there's a little bit of a fry to my voice. You know, for the longest time, I used to, that sound gave me so much PSD, because that's the sound the ghost makes in The Grudge. And that movie severely traumatized me because I was young when the Japanese version came out. Ju-on. And there are times when I'm taking a shower and I remember that scene, the shower scene, and it still kind of makes me pause a little bit, and then I have to remind myself, I am a grown-ass adult. There is no such thing as whatever the fuck that thing was in Ju-on. Onryo. I have a really hard time saying that word. Onryo. Which is a vengeful spirit. Different from, like, say, like, yokai or yure. Which, you know, they're all different, like, niches of ghosts. And then there's the obakemono or obake, which is monster, and it's a little different. Anyways, right. That's the movie for movie night. I'm not sure. We're trying to, for movie night, obviously, we want to go for something that's accessible and readily, like, the movie that's going to get us least in trouble for copyright infringement. So, because I know there's a lot of other ASMR artists that do movie night, but the movies that they pick seem very dangerous. Like, they're picking, like, brand new movies, and I'm like, ooh, really? Paramount probably won't sue you, or send you like a cease and desist, but I don't know if I would do that. So we try to find movies that are free on, like, say, YouTube or whatever. How about B-movie? How fluent are you in Japanese? Mama. Mama desu yo. It's really hard for me to just speak in Japanese, because I haven't done it in such a long time. 子供から日本語を勉強したんだけど、最近はあんまり、使わないだから本当にやっぱりダメです。My Korean's a lot better because that's the language that, you know, I speak with my parents. Well, my mom at least. Even though Japanese was my grandmother's language of choice. うちのおばあさんが日本人だから。But my grandmother passed away when I was like... She passed away about like 10 years ago. And since then, I don't really speak Japanese. I actually speak... Like, my mother speaks Japanese too, but she's more comfortable speaking Korean, as am I. So, yeah. Does anyone here speak Korean? Kong versus Godzilla. Click. That's an interesting movie choice. Is Godfather on YouTube? I don't know if I'd be into watching Godfather. I think if we were going to be doing movie night, it would be something either really goofy and stupid or something really scary. I don't think we have enough class to watch Godfather. Godfather is a very classy, very timeless movie. Yeah. I think if you know Korean or if you know Japanese, um, they're both easier to learn if you know either or languages, just because the grammar system is the same. While if you're an English speaker, Chinese is much interesting. Uh, it is more easier to learn because Chinese grammar is similar to the English grammar setup. Kung Fu Hustle is a great movie to watch. Mm, yeah. No, these are all very difficult to do due to copyright. Yes, absolutely. We would have to like, I think the only way we could get some leeway would be like watching um something that's free on YouTube, because then we could be like, it's free on YouTube, why can't we watch it all together? Or something like that. Korean song covers. Maybe. I would definitely like to cover some KDA songs, such as like Villains or the really popular one that everyone knows. um and I hate saying this, but like while we're on the subject of K-pop, let's watch The Hangover. No, Dragon Ball Evolution. I would be into watching Dragon Ball Evolution, but I'd feel really bad for whoever was in the movie if they ever listened to us, because it would just be 2 hours of us just nonstop shitting on the movie. Which feels bad. I kind of feel like it killed the career of several people that were in that movie. Um, but yeah, it's funny actually. Like my Japanese, how I speak Japanese, I speak it in a lower tone than I speak Korean. When I speak Korean, my voice naturally goes up higher. I can't explain it. You think it'd be the other way around, and the Japanese would be higher and the Korean would be lower, but it's actually not the case. The old Mario movie. Is that the one with John Leguizamo? I'd watch that. Yes, Pop Stars, that's the one. Anime watch along. See, that's another one that I think the copyright would be a little. Oh, don't worry, Rich. It's hard to, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to get joke, like funny stuff doesn't translate well into text. Anyways, okay, so I've been blabbing for like the last half an hour and haven't done any script ratings yet. Yeah, Japanese is supposed to be the higher pitched language and Korean isn't, but my Korean is higher. Like for example, give me something to say in Korean, or give me like a situation or something. Did you check out the Exodus songs I sent? Yeah. Wait. I don't know actually. I might have. If I didn't check it out, then I will check it out now. They didn't put pickles on your Beauregard. Okay, here's one. Yeah, Chinese. Oh, you speak Chinese. Oh, okay. My Chinese is really poor, even though I've been living in a Mandarin speaking country for like 5 years. I'm trying to find the best restaurant. Okay. I'm very Korean when I speak. Um, well, actually, I guess best restaurant, right? So you would call restaurant like best restaurant, right? You would call it like 맛집. right? Which means like mat from taste and 집, kind of like a house place, right? So 맛집 means like tasty place. So I guess I would say, that's hard to say. I guess literally translated, it would say, 제일 맛있는 식당을 찾고 있어요. 찾고 싶습니다. Right? But no one really says 제일 맛있는 because everyone has different tastes, literally. So, I guess I could say, like, what is Gangnam's most famous, like, or like most popular eatery? So, like, 강남의 제일 유명한 맛집이 어디예요? All right. You see what I mean? Like my voice just goes up. I don't even mean to. Or like, please don't run in the library. 야, 예. 도서관 내에 뛰지 마세요. Or 뛰는 게 도서관 내에 소란 피운 거? 금지? Yeah, like my parents came over last week and I had such a difficult time speaking to them because I don't use Korean either. Like I talk to them a couple times a week, but not for long, like 5 minutes. So like I feel really weird forgetting all of these languages that I've learned since I was a child. Oh, no, I've never worked as a librarian. Your Korean makes you sound like a flight attendant. Gosh, what is something a flight attendant would say? I think there's a specific way they talk actually. Like, 네, 커피나 와인 있습니다. I guess, you know, there's different ways that they talk. Is there any chance of you making KDA Evelyn ASMR? I actually totally forgot about Evelyn. Yeah. Anyways, alright, so how many languages do you know? English obviously is one of them. Hold on, I gotta drink some water. Korean, I guessed. Japanese, and Chinese. Japanese and Chinese, I understand more than I can say. My Japanese, the grammar is absolutely atrocious. The emergency exits are in the middle, rear, and front of the plane. Welcome to Korean Airlines. Does it match? Does it match? I should check that out. Actually, I'm gonna make a list, or I'm gonna add it to my. Let me. What does her voice sound like? Katie, Evelyn. So. Voice lines. Let me check that out really quickly. Oh, Evelyn flirting with other champions. Oh. All right.
So, you're a masochist? What you doing later?
Oh.
A lot more than jingle, spaceman.
I didn't know she was so saucy. She's so saucy. Oh, she is a saucy wench, isn't she? My singing for Japanese is much more fluent and easier than my speaking, absolutely.
So, you're a masochist? What you doing later?
Oh, her voice goes really raspy, doesn't it? So, you're a masochist? What you doing later?
Blindfolds, huh? Whatever does it for ya.
Blindfolds, huh? Whatever does it for ya. Yeah. Okay, that's crazy. Her voice has a very nice low rasp to it that I really enjoy. Bye, Sleepy. Thanks for coming by. Oh, how do you learn practice? Well, when I was younger, my parents used to rent me videotapes from like the Asian supermarkets. I don't know if they do that anymore because no one watches VHS anymore. But I think watching media in whatever language you want to learn is probably the easiest way, as well as like learning songs, I think too.
Why don't we leave the lights on for this?
Oh.
Ooh, I love watching you work.
Can you guys hear her lines? Oh my gosh. Oh god. Is this part of the video gonna get muted for copyright infringement?
How do you kill them so slowly? You have to teach me.
I did not know Evelyn sounded so sexy.
Cold-blooded, just like me. Don't worry, honey. I'm open to all types.
Don't worry, honey. I'm open to all types.
Not the first time I've had dragon.
Oh, wow. I don't want to say that. Wow, she gets flirty with a lot of, questionable figures here. Let's see. Ooh, let's see this one.
You seem happy. Let's fix that. I've seen your wife. You can do better.
Oh, damn. She went there. Oh, wow. She's vicious. Oh, my gosh. I don't know who wrote her lines, but I did. Oh, snap. Crackle, pop. Okay. Anyways. Oh, they don't copyright strike their stuff? Okay. So they're not like Nintendo, huh? Oh, Nintendo can be really rough. I've seen your wife. You can do better. That's crazy.
Senna.
Howdy, miss. Kiss me.
Me?
No.
Sealed with a kiss.
Enough foreplay. Let me in.
I'll pass.
Oh my god. You guys, I've got to get this. Yeah, it's the embassy is calling and I've been asking for them to call me. I will be right back. Never mind. They hung up after calling me twice. Or they hung up after letting it ring twice. Okay, never mind then. Well, this is awkward.
Yes. I prefer people at gun's length.
Oh, okay. I guess...
I can...
Hold on. Evelyn's special in... Okay, forget it. What am I doing? This is not what I started the stream for. Evelyn ASMR. That's, I'll definitely look into that. I gotta make a note really quickly. Otherwise, I'll forget. My memory these days have been absolute trash. Ooh, here's some, you can watch all their cinematics, voice lines, and music like Katie, and you'll never get hit with copyright. That's good to know, because I was worried a little about that, because I did want to cover, pop stars, but I wasn't sure, what legal recourse I had, if any, if I decided to put it up. I wouldn't even monetize it, to be honest. It wasn't the IRS. It was just the number for the embassy. I swear to God. It's the Friendship Center. Yeah, it is literally called the Friendship Center, I think. Hold on a second. Oh no, it's called the American Institute of Taiwan, I think. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so here's some lol stuff. that I can say. So I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but so I actually personally know the girl that Cassiopeia is based on. She's super hot. She's a really attractive blonde girl who lives in Taiwan right now. Oh god, I hope I'm not doxing her. Whatever. I think she talks about it with everyone else she meets. I think it's like her one claim to fame. Can you feel the rush now? It's high though. Let me hold on a second. Let me check it out. Let me check out the lyrics really quickly. Oh no, this is okay. Yeah, I guess I could try singing it. I don't know. Have you guys been to my other karaoke streams? They're pretty terrible. But yeah, so so I do personally know the girl who is the inspiration for Cassiopeia. Her brother, I don't know if he's still with Riot, but he was a designer on Riot, and he's an artist with Riot, and he actually, yeah. Oh god, I hope I'm not doxing her. Or me, for that matter. Hold on a second. Okay, well, I mean, if you say that they don't copyright their stuff. KDA Popstar. Let me think. With English karaoke with backing vocals? I wonder what that sounds like. Really quickly. You know who it is, coming round again. You wanted to... I'm a goddess with the blades, 소리 쳐봐 내 이름 잊지 못하게 loud, 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 loud. I can take it to the top, 절대 묻지 못해. Oh my god. And when I start to talk like that, oh, you won't know how to react. I'm a picture perfect face with the wild in my veins. You can hear it in my growl, 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 growl. Oh no, I wasn't ready to sing. Okay, that's enough of that. Oh, I'm actually really embarrassed now. Can I go hide somewhere? Actually, you guys might not have even heard my voice that well because the background music was so loud. But the lyrics were written in the Korean lyrics were written in the English, so I can't read it because it's in English. So like my mind kind of, yeah. Let me see if I can find the Korean version of it. Oh, here it is. Yeah. 소리 쳐봐 내 이름 잊지 못하게 loud, 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 loud. I can take it to the top. 절대 멈추지 못해. 내가 끝내주는 bad gal, gal, gal. Yeah. I don't know. I've never practiced that song before. Hold on, let me try that again. I kind of want to try that again. Let me try that again. Here it is. Coming around again. You wanted this right now. I'm a goddess with the blades. 소리 쳐봐 내 이름 잊지 못하게 loud, 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 loud. I can take it to the top. Nope, I don't. Wow, I really fucked that one up. Oh, when I start to talk like that, oh, you won't know how to react. I'm a picture perfect face with that wild in my veins. Hear it in my growl, 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 growl. So keep your eyes on me now. 무엇을 보던 좋아할 거야. That's very high for me. Yeah. I think I can do, hold on. Down, 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 down. Oh god, now you guys got me started. No, what have you done? Wait a minute, hold on a second, really quickly. Oh wait, I just lost like 10 people watching. Let's see if I can lose another 10. I actually don't know the beginning part. Only love myself no more. Take it to the grave, I'll ghost. It's so cool. Here. I'm a straight up villain, yeah. Oh, never mind. Maybe I won't do this song. The chorus is very plain in that song. There's not a lot of variation in tone. Never mind. Forget it. I was gonna cover that song, but I don't think I will anymore. Anyways, okay, that's it. I'm gonna do some scripts now, like I said I was gonna do half an hour ago. Alright, so the first script that I have prepared for you is, this one's written by Yankon, who's kind of like, sorry, more water. I've been talking since 8. I've been talking for about 3 hours straight now. This one is titled Clingy, Possessive Yandere Girlfriend Ties You to Their Bed for Cuddling. Ooh. And the tags for this are Yandere, Kidnapping, Comfort, Mutual Comfort, Established Relationship, Willing Listener, Sweet, Clingy, Possessive, no sound effects, which is just as well because I can't really do anything. Personal attention, hair caressing, cuddling. Yeah, you guys are just gonna have to pretend that I'm doing the hair caressing since I'm not using my 3DO for this. All right. One more drink of water. My throat is really dry today. All right. On a second. Okay. All right. Hey there. Don't be alarmed. There isn't anything wrong. There isn't any problem. Yes, you're bound at the hands and feet, tied to my bed. But it's okay. I said there isn't any problem. And that isn't much of a problem, because I'm the one who did it. And you can trust me. I'll keep you safe and secure. And I'll restrain myself, too. Not with handcuffs and rope, mind you. But I'm not going to do anything inappropriate to you. Well, anything more inappropriate than tying you to my bed anyway. But that's completely appropriate. Because you're mine. And you should be completely comfortable. I made the restraints on the looser side so that they shouldn't be too much of a pain. Don't get any ideas, though. The door is locked and I'm a lot stronger than I look. So don't even think about running away. Not that you'd want to run away from me. After all, I love you. I'd do anything for you. I'd break any law for you. Why, I'm breaking a few right now. For you. Thanks for being so cooperative, by the way. By being so silent. I'm sure it's not out of fear, but out of respect. There's no way you'd fear me. You have nothing to fear from me. I just want to love and protect and care for you. So there's no way you'd be scared of little old me. I'd never do anything to harm you. So thank you. Thank you for respecting me. I respect you too, of course. You know, your silence means so much to me. Because it just makes this whole situation so much easier to handle. I know it looks like I'm completely in control and dominant in everything right now, but I'm actually a really vulnerable person. You know? If you yelled at me, I would die. If you told me you hated me, I would die. If you even looked at me with disgust, I would die. There's a million ways you could kill me. But you're just being so calm and nice and respectful. That's why I love you. You're just letting me have this. You're just letting me bask in this feeling of having you all to myself. Having you all tied up in my bed like a present for me. Well, I'm a present for you too, darling. I'm all yours. Even if I'm not the one tied to the bed. I really needed this. My mental health really needed this. So, thank you again. You're mine. I know you're mine. Everything in the universe tells me you're mine. It's written in the stars. It's written in tea leaves. I'm sure even the birds sing exclusively about how you're mine. But I get so anxious, you know? There's this little whisper in the back of my head. And I always try to shut it up. Again and again. I try to shut it up with music, with hobbies, with work. I try 1,000 things again and again, but that whisper is still there in the back of my head. Saying things like, what if they aren't actually yours? What if they run away? What if someone takes them away from you? And I just can't handle that. I can't even begin to entertain that hypothetical thought. I can't handle that nightmare, that stress. You're mine. I know you're mine. You're mine. You're mine. You're mine. But that aside, I still need to feel like you're mine. You know? Even if I already know it. I need that satisfaction. I need that security. And that's why I had to tie you up in my bed like this. Not because you'd run away if I didn't. I'm sure you love me too. I'm sure you'd just shower me with hugs and kisses if only you knew how desperate I was for them from you. Maybe you're shy. Maybe you think it's inappropriate at this point in our relationship. Maybe you don't want to be overbearing. I'm sure there's no shortage of things going through your head stopping you from giving me the physical affection I know you must want to give me. But I do need that security. I need those assurances. The warmth of not just knowing that you're mine, but having every last proof telling me again and again that you're mine. The warmth of having every last doubt of mine washed away, even that perpetual whisper in the back of my head. And tying you up like this? Well, that's a start. Just look at you. You're amazing. I'm ashamed to breathe the same air as you. You're so sweet and pure, and I just feel so dirty. But I'm not going to let you go. I feel rather guilty, but I'm not going to let you go. You're worth so much more than me, but I'll never let you go. That whole, oh, if you love somebody, you'll let them go thing, that's complete nonsense. Whoever first said that is the biggest idiot on the planet. And they certainly didn't meet anyone as precious as you. You're so precious. I just want to take care of you. I want to be at your beck and call. If you're sick, I want to care for you. If you're hungry, I want to feed you. If you're angry, I want to calm you. If you're sad, I want to comfort you. I want to take care of all of your wants and needs. And like I said, I'm sure you must have been wanting to give me so much physical affection, right? I want to do the same to you. And you've been so good to me. You've just been lying down quietly, letting me speak, and letting me have this moment. Maybe I could give you what you want. Maybe I could reward you. Well, it would be a reward for the both of us, but it's, you know, that's just why we're such a perfect match. For instance, maybe I could cuddle up next to you. For starters, would you be comfortable with that? I'll take your silence as a yes. Well then, in that case, let me just cuddle up next to you, just like this. How's that? It must feel pretty good, right? It has to, because we're soulmates. It goes without saying that it's exhilarating for the two of us to cuddle. I'm personally having the time of my life. I'm actually the romantic type, but I'm sure you already kind of got that idea once you saw how obsessed I am with you. And being the romantic type, I wanted to wait a bit longer before doing this kind of thing. You know, I thought maybe we should have held hands a few more times or gone on a few more dates before I tied you to my bed like this and cuddled you. But I just couldn't wait for that. I'm much too desperate for you to wait for that. I hope you'll forgive my impatience. It just feels too good can't good to wait any longer to hold you like this. I'm sure you feel it too, right? Your heart racing with excitement, beating louder and louder with every passing second, overjoyed to share this moment with me. I'm sure you must be pleasantly shocked at just how wide your smile can be when you're being held by me like this. I'm sure you never knew it could open that wide. Look at me. I'm the same way. I feel so guilty being this happy. I feel so guilty having you all to myself, in my arms. But I'm not going to let anything ruin this moment. No amount of guilt is going to stop me from having you. The only thing I truly need. Nothing is going to take you away from me. Not war, not famine, not disease. The outside world might as well not even exist. Right now, right here, it's just you and me, my love. Just you in my arms, and me cuddling you. Would you like to take this cuddling a step further? It's still going to be innocent, I promise. I swear on everything that is holy, which is really just you, to be honest, that I'm going to keep this innocent. I just thought maybe I could caress your hair a bit. I mean, just look at it. It's practically begging to be tenderly caressed. I think that would be immeasurably enjoyable for the both of us. I'll be gentle, I promise. Just nod your head for me. And... okay? Okay, just like that. Okay then, sweetheart. I will gladly caress your hair. Just like this. Your hair is so soft. It's so therapeutic for me to caress your hair like this. It's weird, isn't it? Normally, you'd think that the person getting their hair caressed would be the one who is being comforted, but I feel like I'm the one who is being comforted here. I feel like I'm being healed of all this stress and anxiety. When I get to caress your hair like this, it's just perfect. This is the sort of proof I need to feel comfortable that you're mine. Hey, thanks again for letting me have this. For being so relaxed about the whole woke up tied in bed thing. You even let me play with your hair like this. See? Your hair is mine, too. But thank you so much for accepting me. That's the best medicine you can give me. And that's what I really love most of all about you, is that you accept me. I have no idea what kind of mental state I'd be in if you didn't. I love you. Oh, but I barely told you I love you ever since you woke up, didn't I? Well, we can't be having any of that. My precious, precious sweetheart deserves to hear that at least once for every 200 words spoken. So, I guess I'll have to make up for lost time. I love you. 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 How many of you guys fell asleep? Probably not that many, right? This wasn't exactly like a sleep aid video or a sleep aid script or anything like that. Also, I think probably a lot of you didn't see my mouth move. It's probably because I have the pop filter up in front of the mic for when I get like really close like this, and it makes sure that the plosives aren't so plosive. Anyways, that was a pretty long one, wasn't it? Was it that long? I don't know. Alrighty. Anyways, I have one more script that I'd like to share with you guys. Sorry, I don't know if you guys heard me burp a little bit. I drank too much water too fast. Actually, you know what? I think I need to take a short, like, voice break. And that doesn't mean that, you know, I'm leaving. But, let's talk about something else for a little bit. Because I'm still here. I was supposed to end the stream, like, 10 minutes ago. But also, I started the stream 45 minutes late. So... Alright, thank you for stopping by, Triple. Hi, Cavi. Have a good night, Triple. Yeah. So, the next script that I have for you guys is, it was actually submitted to the script submissions through my Discord. Alright. Good night, Sin. I don't know if you're still here. But Cavi, I'm glad you're here. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. Oh, Belle. Okay, I'm sorry. That's... Okay, no, I do know this movie. I do know this movie. Okay. Sorry, Kiwi, I do know this movie. Alright. I know what you're talking about. Hi, Berkeley. We just finished our first script reading. I always, like, after I do a script, my mouth always feels super heavy right afterwards, and I have a hard time talking properly. Yeah, the internet, it's like an internet take of Beauty and the Beast, right? Yeah. Well, thank you. I will try. The first songs that I'm going to be covering, or the next, so I've already covered Witch Hunt and Be My Guest, both of which are available on my Patreon for download. The music video for Witch Hunt is out on YouTube. The music video for Be My Guest is being worked on currently. Sometime this week, I have to record Taxi by Chinozo, and that's going to be released probably on this channel. I'm not really sure. But anyways, I will definitely, if it's not released on this channel, I'll definitely make a post about it. I'm not sure if I want to make a separate YouTube channel for my alter ego. I'll have to think about it. But, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. So after that one, I will be covering, one of the ending songs from Naruto Shippuden. I'm not going to share which song it is just yet. But I'm really, that one I'm getting it rearranged. Because it's slightly too high in key for me. I mean, I could sing it, but then I end up going into my falsetto range, and my falsetto doesn't sound that great. Honestly, if I was reading cooking recipes, you'd fall asleep even better. There's a certain monotony to those kind of stuff that better facilitates sleeping, or facilitates better sleeping. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Oh boy. Yeah, I definitely didn't get to sleep last night. Did I talk to you guys about it? Taiwan has had, and if you didn't know, I live in Taiwan. Taiwan has had no less than, I forget what the number is. I posted the byline that was on Reuters. Right. More than 80 earthquakes. The strongest of 6.3 magnitude struck Taiwan's east coast starting Monday night. So last night for me. The 6.3 one is the one that actually woke me up at 2:30 in the morning. But it has just been constantly just earthquakes. Let me check the earthquake thing. So the last earthquake aftershock was 11:44. The one before that, 11:31. Another one, 11:31, 11:15. Another one, 11:15, 10:54, 10:38, 10:34, 10:27, 10:23, 10:22, 10:21, 10:18, 10:08, 10:07, 10:05, 10:01, 9:45, 9:37. It has just been constant aftershocks in Hualien, which is east of us, east and south of us. I still feel some of it, but not to the extent, like I'm not feeling an aftershock every 15 minutes. I did feel the one that was 6.3, and then there was another one right before it that was a 6. I think the 6 one that went off at 2:26 was the one that woke me up, and then I felt it again a couple minutes later. The dude that yeah, no, that's an interesting, yeah. Has anyone seen Text recently? I haven't seen him recently. Or is this like a call and he shall be there kind of situation? I haven't seen him today. So yeah, the earthquakes have made it very difficult to sleep. I'm so tired. Tex is off being Tex. Okay, what is he shooting AFKs at unmoving targets? I don't know. I don't know what. Oh wait, no, he was here this morning at 7. Hopefully he's gone to sleep. Oh, he's busy with school. Okay. I'm not really sure about the mac and cheese ASMR. Like, is he asking for ASMR of me making mac and cheese? Or does he want ASMR of me stirring a bowl of mac and cheese? It's a mystery. Alright, All right, so let's get this party on the road. This one is actually written by one of our Discord members. He's probably buying more tactical gear. Yeah, probably. And this one is called Lullabies of a Siren. Oh, I'm so tired. It's okay, I can do this. I will probably re-record this for Patreon at some point with a better sound quality and with a 3DO. I need some more water. All right. Okay. Now, here's something that some of you guys might not know. And I do talk about this in previous scripts or previous streams. I don't ever read my scripts beforehand before I record them. And the majority of my scripts are performed as one-shots. Like, I just read the previous script from YanCon. That's usually how I record my scripts. So if there's ever something that is surprising halfway down the script, you are just as surprised as I am. So whatever is happening in this script will be a surprise for me. And so I dearly hope it is not something that will demonetize this stream. You know what? Actually, I think if I cover this, this will demonetize my stream. I'm looking at the tags right now. And maybe, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm sure it's a good script. It's just, I don't know if it is, stream appropriate. And also, oh my god, I feel really weird right now. I think my tiredness is finally catching up with me. And it actually takes a lot more effort to read a script online, or read a script live, than it does if I'm just recording it for whatever reason. Hi, Avery. So, yeah, I'm gonna... Let's try something that's a little more... I want to try something a little more energetic, I guess. I guess the main reason that I don't want to do a sleep aid video right now, despite the time that it is for the majority of you, I'm afraid it's going to put me to sleep, and I still have a full day of work in front of me. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I've lost the plot. I've lost the plot, chat. Oh my gosh, yeah, I've got to fight the sleep. Focus. Focus, Milky, you can do this. Okay, hold on. Let me think. Actually, I hate doing this because I said that I do live readings, but I guess technically I did do one live reading. All right, how about this one? Yeah, I know. It is 12. Look, there was a series of earthquakes that happened last night, okay? At 2 in the morning, and it woke everyone up, okay? So you will excuse me if I'm a little tired, okay? I'm very tired right now. And I'm reading scripts like sleep aid. You can't blame me for being sleepy. All right, I will do one more live reading. And this one is by Waterway Wordsmith. It's called The Book of Cursed Fate. This one isn't a yandere. The text for this one is Cursed Book, Writing Your Future, and Storytelling. And so the synopsis for this one is: you creep through the forbidden library, eye searching the spine of each book for something interesting. This may be your only chance to find something that will help you become somebody. Your heart seizes when you hear a whisper, but it doesn't sound angry. So I'm gonna adjust my mic really quickly. So I got the pop filter there. So again, you won't really see my mouth move during the reading, because my mouth is hidden. My lower face is hidden by the pop filter. It does have multiple parts. All right. I'm going to be trying to read this in the voice of Evelyn, or, you know, that kind of vibe, that kind of mood. All right. All right. Open me. Open me. Very good. I'm glad to meet somebody who can hear my voice and read my words. I've been sitting on this shelf for decades. What am I? Surely you can't be serious. Isn't it obvious? I'm an enchanted book. You can hear me speaking to you, can't you? And you can see the words I speak appearing on the page. What else would I be? Oh, you're absolutely right. I can be very dangerous. Most of the books here are. Out of curiosity, why are you in here? I'm part of a sorcerer's private library, and you're certainly not the sorcerer, nor do you look like somebody you would associate with. How delightful. I do love sneaky little troublemakers. They make things so very interesting. As for what I do, well, I'm probably the most powerful enchanted book in existence. I can rewrite fate. Oh, yes, indeed. When I write a story on my pages, it becomes true. The events will come to pass with complete certainty. How wise of you to ask. You certainly could say that there is a catch, that being the fact that I possess free will. I am bound to only create events according to the demands of my reader, but I can, and do, alter the details as I please. I love telling good stories, and good stories are never without misfortune. Since you're reading me, you have the right to ask me to write a story for you. Think of it like granting a wish. Ask almost anything of me, and I can make it happen. My power does have a limit, so I can't grant something impossible. But if there is a chain of events that can lead to it, I can make it come to pass. A hero? What a noble goal. Seems you're more than a mere troublemaker. You want to be admired, then? Acknowledged, respected. I can most certainly make that happen. Oh, but do bear in mind, once I begin the story, everything I write down will become fixed. I can't change details after the fact, and as a storyteller, I will create struggles for you along your path. Do you wish to proceed? Very well, then. Let's begin. A number of years from today, you find yourself to be the leader of a famed party of adventurers. Your exploits are well known among the surrounding villages, and you've earned enough that you can retire in comfort if you wished. But you want more than to be a small-time local hero. Your dreams are grand. Too grand, in fact, for the rest of your party. You do your best to rouse them with tales of what you could accomplish if you were to seek out more dangerous adventures. But your dreams of gold and glory are simply not enough to outweigh their apprehension. None of them are eager to risk their lives any more than they already do. But you know, deep down, that they would understand if only they gave it a chance. Surely, you think, they would come to crave fame and glory the way you do. How could anyone not revel in being acknowledged on the world stage? For this very reason, you decide that you must give them their first taste of true adventure, whether they like it or not. You find the perfect opportunity. A rogue dragon, far from its usual territory, which has settled down not too far from your typical haunts. Of course, the party would never agree to it knowingly. Your only option is to lie. You tell them it's a simple goblin extermination. By the time they know better, the dragon will have attacked and they will have no choice but to help you fight. Oh, you say that, but this is in the future. Even if it's not the sort of thing you do right now, times can change. Besides, I write the future, I don't predict it. Whether you'd normally resort to this kind of deceit or not, you will this time, because I wrote it. Come now, I warned you already, didn't I? What else were you expecting? Look, if you want to close me and walk away, I can't stop you. But what's written is written. You can't stop it now. Do you really want to stop the story here? You'll have naught but your own abilities if you do. If I were you, I'd rather have fate on my side while fighting a dragon. I told you. I decide the details. Rest assured, this does end with you as a hero. Well then, I'll continue. Please, no more interruptions. Your plan, unfortunately, ends before it can even begin. One member of your party heard tell of the dragon too, and they realize immediately what you're up to. Shocked and frustrated, they all curse at you and leave, swearing to never work with you again. You are, it seems, alone. Crestfallen and discouraged, you take stock of your situation. You're certain that they'll complain about this to everyone who will listen. You won't easily find anyone who would willingly join you now. It seems impossible. Perhaps you should simply take your money and retire early after all. But now, you have a dream, a powerful, pure dream, and you won't be denied it. If no one will help you, then you'll simply have to head out on your own. You pack your bags and make for the dragon's refuge, alone. Anyone in the world would call you crazy for setting out to fight a dragon by yourself. But you have confidence in your abilities, and truthfully, you'd rather die a gruesome death than give up and remain a nobody. You hope that the dragon might be sleeping, but your hopes are quickly dashed. You spot the dragon feeding, and it spots you in return. It turns to you with a bellow, wings spread as wide as a house. You have wisely chosen to leave your heavier armor behind. It would do little good against such a beast. Agility will be your ally. You brandish your trusty spear and charge, in the hopes that it will be confused by your brashness. Your gambit provides you with only a few moments, but they are crucial. Soon, you are close enough to thrust with your spear and land the first blow. It glances off the monster's scales, but you are undeterred. A single proper strike may be all you need. The dragon swipes, but you nimbly leap over its claws and strike again. You manage to ram the tip of the spear in between its scales this time, but it's a shallow hit. Now, truly enraged, it backs away and inhales mightily. You know that fire is coming. But your keen eye notice how the scales spread apart as it breathes in deep. This is your chance, and you take it without hesitation. You hurl your spear with all your might at the beast's chest, and it strikes true, penetrating deep into the dragon's flesh. The dragon spews its flames, but not through its mouth. Your spear opens an alternate exit, and the stream of fire erupting from it only widens it into a gaping wound. The beast bellows in pain and attempts to fly away, but it can only manage a few weak flaps before it collapses, loss of blood quickly ending its life. As you stare at the corpse of your foe, pride wells up inside you. This is the beginning of your legacy. Your deeds from here on out will only be greater. After reporting the dragon's demise and weaving an engaging tale of your victory with only minor embellishments, you ponder what to do next. You decide that you should return to your hometown to prepare for your new life of glory and fame. Your adventures have kept you away, and you would like to see it again. A smile creeps across your face as you make the journey, the roads and scenery pleasantly familiar. You imagine all the stories you'll have to tell to the people you've known since childhood. But the smile drops from your face as you finally catch sight of it. The entire town is gone, reduced to smoldering rubble. Oh, come now. Things were just getting good. Open me back up. We can't stop the story now. I told you, there's no point in stopping. The events I've written are set in stone. You can't prevent it by keeping me closed. At least open me back up so we can talk properly. I can barely speak like this. If you don't open me up again, that's where your journey ends. That's a terrible ending. Don't you want to find out if there are survivors? Discover the culprit behind this all? I can't guarantee either of these things if I stay closed. Fine then, but you'll be back. You can't resist a cliffhanger like that. I promise you, the story does get better. Until next time, future hero. I can't wait to continue your story. Alrighty. That was the second and last script reading I'll be doing for tonight. Did you guys enjoy it? It was a very good story. Waterway Wordsmith, his books go really deep into the lore. His books are not, or his stories are not, what's the word I'm looking for? They're not superficial in any way. And I can really appreciate the ambience that he puts into his or her, their work. I guess I don't know if it's a male or a female. But yeah. Yeah, it is a series. I think there are multiple parts to it. Anyways, I think that's all for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for showing up to the stream. If you would like, you can always check out the VODs after to listen to these again. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, let me see what the schedule is for like tomorrow. Right, so tomorrow it is game night through the Discord. We are playing Among Us, like I said before. Please feel free to join. If we have too many people, we'll probably do movie night. And for our first movie night, we're probably going to do analog horror. Because I do love me some scary stories. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry you guys just showed up. Yeah, usually I start my streams anywhere from 10 to 11. Starting next week, I will put times of when the streams start in the schedules that I usually post up on on Twitter or YouTube. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I am going to eat lunch and maybe take a nap because I am pooped. So yeah, sleep tight. And don't let the bed bugs bite. Good night, guys.